All right, y'all. Good news, bad news. Good news, I got a desk coming. Bad news, it's going to take 2 days. So until then, we got the ghetto MacBook reactions. Some of y'all have seen these, but we're back again with these. A lot of y'all was saying, pray for Cozy, RIP Cozy. A lot of y'all was even saying, GoFundMe for Cozy. Or some people were even saying, rip Cozy career. I was just being over dramatic. Let's get into this reaction, bro. Sorry, we on the MacBook, so like I said, it's a little ghetto, but we watching the ISOTOILETS. Y'all know what time it is, bros. Get it. Bro, play the video.
Hey, everyone. Episode 61 is finally out, and I'm ready to make a full analysis. I will show you all the secrets and references of this episode.
Talk to me.
Let's talk about Speaker Woman and her new powers.
Yeah,
who is that
pretty
toilet
crazy.
with the long hair?
It's my lover.
What cameraman are we watching this episode on behalf of? Get your tea and snacks ready. This video is going to be very interesting.
I hope so.
Let's go.
I would hope
From the
so.
first frames, we see the cameraman with his arm cut off. He runs with his mate straight away from the Skibidi
he's in the
toilet.
Dust, though. Oh,
By the way,
that
he eventually escapes, and I think...
I'm not going to lie, bro. Y'all know the rule, right? When you see one brother running, everybody else runs. Why are they just still... I mean, I get y'all soldiers, y'all tough, but... there's such thing as too brave, man. Oh, there go the secret agent.
His arm will definitely be repaired. He might even get a cool weapon instead of an arm.
Yo, who you paying to edit that on?
But his buddy doesn't manage to escape and gets cut in half.
Straight through the...
Remember,
straight through the door. Straight through the ding-dong.
That in episode 57, Plungerman was badly injured and Simp Cameraman was sawed in half too.
Yep.
And we've already seen in the example of this scientist that such a breakage can be repaired. He was made into a cyborg, and apparently we are expecting a new army of cyborg cameramen.
I don't know. I feel like that's a reach, but there might be like a special squadron of like, cyborg Gundam cameramen, but it's a reach to say that there's going to be a whole army. A whole army would say that we have enough technology for all that, which if we do, we do, but I don't think we do.
Because there are too many sawed agents. Let's deal with this Skibidi invention.
Yeah, and maybe that is happening on purpose for them to have like a special unit, special covert op, like 15 to 20, maybe less.
First of all, we've already seen more efficient technology in episode 48.
Indeed.
Yes, the jetpack uses more fuel than a car, but it can fly over obstacles.
Right.
This same Skibidi mobile lost control and crashed into a truck. By the way, I'm surprised Skibidi hasn't come up with a defense against the hypnotic cannon. Yeah, we've seen Skibidi's skull, which the cannon doesn't affect because he's a robot. But I think it's very hard to make such an invention, and it has to be controlled remotely. So this Skibidi death machine is just a regular soldier who's had some new technology tried on him. We're in the United States of America. There are palms growing here. Maybe it's Florida or California. As we can see...
Or maybe it's artificial.
There are only small...
Sorry, I don't mean to be a contrarian or nothing, but...
toilets on the battlefield. Skibidi giants are not here. It seems to me that in past episodes, the Titans destroyed all the dangerous Skibidi in the U.S.
You think?
And so moved on to Europe.
That'd be interesting.
So,
okay, that's interesting. You think Boom has it that planned out where he's going like country to country? I don't know. I just feel like we just different locations, keep it fresh, keep it cool. Like to say that all the USA Skibidis are gone is crazy, or all the major threats.
Here, the regular cameramen are cleaning up the remaining
toilets.
Sorry
if my camera's shaking a little bit.
Dafuk can be seen
is not trying to work with me.
Behind the rubble of a destroyed building. This time, it's definitely him and not male 07 or 09. We can see the glasses and his hairstyle. Now, these two cameramen remind me of those guys from episode 43. The one in the light-colored suit didn't know what to do then, and this one ran away. By the way, I've said it before, but he reminds me of the cameraman who interrogated Skibidi in episode 21.
Interesting.
And here we see a clear reference to the most critical streamer. Dafuk give him a shout-out in the video description. As far as I can remember, this is the first time we've seen Skibidi with the head of a real famous person. It would be cool to see references like this in future episodes.
I know, right?
But let's forget for a sec.
I know, right? I know, right? Who else should he put, y'all? Who else? Who else was he like? Who else should? Okay.
And that this is a streamer and discuss him as a Skibidi toilet.
Oh my God! Ad. Don't nobody want them dusty, crusty Nikes, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want them. Them moonwalkers. Who give your feet a hug? Why would I want that? I don't like people touching my feet. Barrela. Who that? Feed them soul, define the texture. Whose son? Who is he adopted? Bro. Yo, your phone! His phone finna crack.
He has a
My
jetpack,
fault.
only much more
I ain't
powerful.
never had an ad break in my reaction video in some time, man. That's the last time that happened was the last time we had MacBook reaction. That was in July. Here we go again, round 2.
Than the regular Skibidi from episode 54. I don't understand what he needs this equipment for. Maybe to control flight, lights, and rocket launchers, I don't know.
Or maybe the stream.
By the way, my favorite useless rocket launchers are back in business.
Yo.
As I've said many times, they're useless weapons. Because once
Y'all just heard me nose breathe like all crazy. My fault. It's just, the mic is really close. I don't know where to hold it. If it should be like up, down, left, right. Man.
Fired,
we here,
they have
though.
to be reloaded. Our Skibidi Jesus took out these 3 agents
Skibidi
with gunfire.
Jesus is
But as we
ridiculous.
can see, the rockets are still in place. Yeah, he's spinning his rocket launchers like he's reloading, but the rockets are still there. I'm guessing that thing on his chest is also firing shots, only smaller. That's what Skibidi used to blast the agents. We also don't see any rockets flying, but in this moment where he shoots at Speaker Woman, there's a rocket there. I think we'll talk about it later. What about the spotlights on
right in the
Skibidi
feed.
Jesus? This is TV Man technology again. That's how the big TV Man blinded the Skibidi toilets and cameramen.
That's what I said.
To protect the cameras, the TV men gave them protection. But this time, no one was wearing any.
Yeah, he was wearing protection, but this time nobody was wearing any. Where did that lead to?
So we can see how the Skibidi toilets felt when the big TV man blinded them. Notice that the POV cameraman has a red shirt, and we only know of 2 characters with that shirt. I assumed they were brothers. There are one with a black camera and one with a white camera.
Interesting.
And I'm pretty sure it's this guy right here. I mean, we see these cameramen in front of him. Too bad they got blown up by Skibidi Jesus, but
Yo, that makes so much sense, actually. Nah, that's a good analysis. That makes
I'm
sense.
sure they'll be rebuilt. At the end of
Yo,
the
they got
episode, the
split.
helicopter with the engineers was on the way.
just be
Incidentally, I'm
dancing
not
and
sure if
vibing.
Skibidi can be rebuilt after being flushed or blown up, but
Slap
we've
them.
never seen anything like that. I think the Skibidi will
That's
start
how
to
my
run
mama
out
slapped
soon.
me.
In recent episodes, we often see a
No cap. I told her, man, this fish might be a little too salty, and she said, what?
helicopter with engineers recovering agents. That said, the Skibidi seem to be created
But my mom made the best food for real. It was a joke. It really was a joke. I just wanted to see if she was gonna get mad or not. She did.
from humans, which means they may run out at some point. Though there are still have about 7 billion soldiers in reserve, if there are so many living on this planet, of course. Let's move on to the most interesting character, Speaker Woman. And damn, this is the best woman on the show, in my opinion.
Wow, you just okay. So I see what your type is. You like them loud ones.
I mean, we've seen Camera Woman and TV Woman, but they're just too cold-blooded. They're like,
What?
I'm a soldier, a Skibidi killing machine. I don't need to show emotions. And this
There.
lady
Why would you think they're like that? They're not like that at all. They just get the job done.
is walking
They don't slack on the job. It's a reason the speakerman, titan leader, whatever you want to call it, got corrupted. It's because they always like to be lacking, playing around, bro. They need to be for real. As you see, like a lot of them had their suits buttoned up, and that means they ready to go. It's ball game. But when they start to bring back this behavior again, it made me suspect maybe they really not in it. Maybe they heads are somewhere else trying to dance.
around with headphones on and getting high on music. She's listening to her own music to cheer herself up. Damn, that's genius. She's Speaker Woman. Note that her speaker looks newer. We saw Speakerman with a black speaker in episode 24, but it was exactly the same as the others.
Her
Also,
design is
there
so
are
cool,
special
bro.
holes for throwing objects.
Can't lie.
Knives, for example. She's got high heels on her feet, like she doesn't care about the battle. It's all about looking stylish and having fun.
Nah, no
By
cap.
the way, it looks
No
like her
cap.
speaker is glowing, like an improved Titan Speakerman. Notice that she has a pink shirt and pink laces on her heels? All right, she's got her own style.
She got swag.
When Skibidi turns on the
Shorty got swag.
spotlights, she raises her hands like a thief when a cop shines a flashlight on him. That begs the question. First of all,
Oops, somebody got popped.
if she's not blinded by the lights, then she doesn't have eyes or a camera. Then how does she navigate through space? I suppose she sends out microwaves and they hit objects and they come back, which is how deep sea fish orient themselves.
Yep.
But then,
That's
how
what I
did
was
she
thinking.
realize the spotlights were shining on her? That will remain a mystery of
That's what I'm saying.
Speaker Woman. Did you notice the backpack on her back? That's not a jetpack. I think it's an amplifier. She bounces the rocket with the power of sound so it flies back
okay.
to Skibidi. Also notice how a Speaker Woman did a somersault and pushed herself off the ground with a sound wave. Looks like a new technology that the other Speakermen don't have. It seems we see again that the woman is more trained than the rest of the soldiers. I like how Dafuk has added female characters to the series.
And made them strong.
When before there was just a useless camera woman who was destroyed in the same episode.
Very progressive, Boom. Very progressive.
But now every woman is an experienced trained fighter. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a new army of simps in the comments. Look at this moment where she inserts knives into special holes and fires them using a sound wave. It's insane, but it works. Now listen to that sound. Yeah, it's a reference to that legendary scream. Skibidi Jesus has a huge piece of equipment instead of a cistern, but there's a flush button on top of it, but it's protected. Is it just me, or does that protection not work at all?
Yeah, right?
Has it ever stopped anyone from flushing Skibidi?
I feel like they gotta, like, drill it on.
Look at how epically Speaker Woman lands next to the POV cameraman. Yeah, I think Dafuk got that cameraman with the red shirt for a reason. First of all, it's a matching color to Speaker Woman's. Secondly, it seems now we will see another love line between this agent and this skilled girl. This moment where she gives her hand is a reference to episode 24. Just as before, we see the Speakermen cargo plane. On the right, the Speakermen have already landed and are doing their victory dance. By the way, this is the first time we've ever seen a big Speakerman dancing. I think this woman is very inspiring to her mates.
Okay, so she got the... Okay.
Notice how the traffic lights are green all around. This once again tells us that all is well. For a very long time now, Dafuk has made it seem like the Alliance is winning hard. But something tells me it won't be long before the Skibidi hit back strongly. Look at this scene. I'm just sure the POV cameraman has fallen in love with Speaker Woman. She's a great fighter while being very emotional and funny. I hope he won't be a simp. We already have one guy for that job. And what I am sure of is that the audience in the comments will be simping. So I await your comments about how adorable Speaker Woman is. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe to the channel, and that was me, ISOTOILET. See ya!
W analysis. My camera light is about to fall. But W analysis, W ghetto reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There you go. Now I'm looking you in your eyes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. If you're new, just know the reactions normally don't look like this. Is because I don't got a desk. I don't got a setup. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to my live stream that I did earlier today. You'll see it. But I'll see you on the next one, bro. Peace out. W ISOTOILET.